Magandang araw, Pilipinas! Welcome to TicTALK with Aster, Amoyo. Sa araw na ito, mga kaibigan, ay isa na naman pong special na edisyon ang inyong matutunghayan dahil isang special na personalidad ang ating makakakwentuhan. Mga kaibigan, medyo matagal-tagal nyo na hindi siya napapanood sa telebisyon at pelikula, but soon ay siya'y magbabalik showbiz. Mga kaibigan, the optimum star, Miss Claudine Barretto.
Thank you so much for having me sa TikTok. Thank you, Mama Aster.
Ako, thank you, anak. Finally.
Finally.
I don't even know when to start or how to start. Pero ang gusto ko munang alamin is, kumusta ka na ngayong Clau?
Okay na okay, tita. Still, tinitignan ko yung positive naman na side ng quarantine at ng mga COVID cases na nangyayari. At least nakakasama ko yung mga anak ko, nababantayan ko, I spend more time with them. So, yun, mabuting-mabuti po. Very happy.
At isa rin ako sa natutuwa sa'yo kasi alam kong in the days to come ay magiging super busy ka na naman as a be like before.
Yes,
diba?
Yes.
How much mo nami-miss ang showbiz?
Ay, so much. I don't know where to begin and how to tell you kung gaano ko na-miss ang showbiz, tita. Kasi if this is my passion, this is my life, this is all I know. So, yung coming back home in this business means so much to me.
Yes. At marami na siyempre ang excited, lalo ni mga fans mo,
Yeah,
na finally magbabalik showbiz. At isa na rin ako doon sa natutuwa sa pagbabalik showbiz mo. Pero bago natin i-tackle ang mga future projects mo, i-share muna natin sa kanila, paano nagsimula si Claudine sa showbiz?
I started first po, I was 10 years old.
Oh my!
With Repertory Philippines.
Uh-huh.
And then I did, at 11, I did theater play ng Grease.
Woo!
And I got the lead role.
Yes! Oo.
Yes, at 11 years old.
Oo.
So I got the lead role. And then I I did a commercial with PLDT. And then I did another commercial with a big fast food chain company. And that's where Tito Douglas Quijano saw me.
Mm-mm.
And Gretchen brought him to my play.
Mm-mm.
So nakita niya yun. And during that time, they were looking for a girl para sa i-launch nila ang Guapings.
Yes.
So, by that time, nag-start na. After nakita ko na ng Mr. M, through Tito Douglas, dire-diretso na yung pagsampa ko sa stage, pag artista ko, pag start na ang TV, yun nag-start.
So, pumasok ka ng showbiz, 1992 na yon.
Yes.
So, you were still in your early teens.
Yes.
Yeah, early teens,
I
di ba?
started when I was 13 talaga in show business.
Yes.
But acting, I started when I was 11.
Wow. Kasi ang unang-unang mong TV show ay yung Home Along the Riles.
Yes,
Remember?
Yes.
That was 1992 also.
Wow.
Oo, tapos di ba, nagsimula ka muna sa Ang TV. Same year, pumasok ka sa Home Along the Riles.
At saka, nag-okidok na rin.
Yes, okay. Oh, yes. The following year.
Yes.
The following year. Ginawa mo rin yung movie, yung movie version ng Home Along.
Home Along, yes.
It was Douglas Quijano, the late Douglas Quijano, na parang talagang nakadiscover sa'yo at siyang nagdala sa'yo sa showbiz.
Yes,
diba?
siya po.
Siya bang tumayo mong manager before?
No, Mr.
Hindi.
M na agad.
So, nag-sign up ka kaagad sa Star Magic?
Yes.
Oo.
Wala pang talent center, wala pang Star
Wala
Magic.
pa, okay.
Oo.
Oh, wow.
Wala pa talaga siya. Walang Star Cinema.
Okay.
ABS-CBN lang talaga.
Okay. Oo.
So, yun. Since, napunta ako kay Mr. M, he wanted to do yun nga yung ang TV na show. So, hindi na ako nakagawa ng movie with a Guapings.
So, hindi na natuloy.
No, hindi
Kasi si
natuloy.
Abby Biduya ang naging leading
si Abby
lady
Biduya,
nila.
yes.
Ayan, okay, I got it.
Uh-huh.
Ayun palang kwento nun.
Yes.
Kung tutuusin, ikaw yung original na drama queen eh. Diba? Ikaw yung original na drama queen dahil lahat ng mga TV series na ginawa mo, na sinimulan mo mula sa puso. Diba? And that's how your love team the late Rico Yan
Yes.
started.
Yes.
Lahat ng
Right
mga
po.
pelikula nyo, lahat ng mga TV series na ginawa nyo, from Mula sa Puso, grabe.
Yes.
Grabe.
Opo.
Pero parang tumagal lang ng 4 na taon,
Ang
love team nyo?
no po, hindi.
hindi?
No, matagal po.
Matagal?
4 na taon tumagal ang Mula sa Puso.
Oo, 3 years actually. To be
Oo.
honest, 3 years.
Tapos, after that, we did San Ka Man Naroroon. Kasama ulit si Rico.
Okay.
So, yun. Hanggang San Ka Man Naroroon, kasama ko si Rico. So, siguro mga 7 years.
7 years or
ganun.
even more.
More, yeah.
Yes, oo. I think during that time,
Mm-mm.
your love team or your team up with the late Rico Yan was the most successful love team the industry ever had. Di ba?
po.
Oo, kasi kumbaga, of course, iba-ibang henerasyon naman ito. But
Right.
during that time, kayo yon.
Yes.
Kayo ang hottest love team. Ano ang namimiss mo doon sa team up niyo ni Of course, alam naman ng lahat na naging kayo ni Rico.
Yes.
So, was Rico your first love or greatest love?
I think my first love was Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony, I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
My greatest love
Was-
was Rico Yan.
Yes. Wow. So, ayun yon. Is there a possibility na, or papayag ka ba kung muli kayo magtatambal ni Mark?
Yes, Mama.
Talaga? Oo.
Alam mo, Mama Aster, matagal na plano yan eh. Hindi lang
yes.
siya natutuloy.
Oh, yes.
Oo. This was before he got jailed, and after he got jailed, pero hindi siya matuloy-tuloy yung movie.
So, how are you and Mark?
We're good.
Okay.
Nag-uusap po kami sa phone, ganyan. Nangangamusta siya, kinakamusta ko rin siya. Maganda yung relationship namin ni Mark. Parang for I think sa excess, for na maging magkaibigan, I think na patutuhanan namin ni Mark that it can happen.
During this time, kasi the last movie you did was in 2015 pa, yung
Yeah,
Etiquette
Etiquette.
for Mistresses, di ba? So, since then, may ginawa ka lang TV series sa TV5 noon,
Yes.
Bakit Manipis ang Ulap?
Yes, that's right.
2016. So, masasabi natin, last movie mo was 2015, last TV series mo was in 2016.
Yes, that's right.
Since then, hindi ka na gumawa. So, during those time na hindi ka pa nagka-comeback, anong na-miss mo sa showbiz?
Everything. From waking up early to sleeping na madaling araw or having no sleep at all. Yung chaos, hinahanap mo yon. Kasi when you start working, you start early in the morning, tapos ngayon may curfew na eh. Dati, hindi eh. So, minsan 24 hours. So, kasama mo yung staff mo, yung crew mo, namimiss mo rin sila. Kasi they become family. Lalo pa yung akin, mula sa puso, hanggang sa last na show ko, yung isa pa lang sa Channel 2, yung I had the same staff and crew and cameraman. So, para talagang pamilya talaga.
Speaking of pamilya, naging pamilya mo ang ABS-CBN for the
yes.
longest time, di ba? For the longest time, at in fairness din to them,
Oh,
talagang sobra kang alaga.
Very
Prinsesa kanila.
Yes.
Di ba? What made you decide to move to the other channel, GMA, in 2009?
I wanted to do a project with Richard Gutierrez and Ann Curtis, and I was not allowed. First they allowed me, Stars Cinema allowed me, and then biglang they did not. Pag nung dumating na yung mag-shoot na, they took it back. So, yun yung kinasama ng loob ko nung time na yun. Siyempre, bata pa ako nun. So, parang, kung alis na lang ako, ayoko na lang. May ganyan.
Yes.
Ugali.
Oh, yes.
Ako noon. So, that's what made me, leave talaga. Kasi parang I felt that, growing up there, getting married, having a child, lahat talaga, ABS-CBN talaga. So, parang there was a time na dumating na I couldn't breathe.
Okay.
Oo. So, parang my whole life was being managed. That's
Yes,
how I felt.
Oo.
Mm-mm.
Parang nasakal ka rin.
Yes.
Oo, nasakal ka
Yes
rin.
po, opo.
Okay. So, ito yung In Your Eyes na ginawa mo
In
with
Your
Richard
Eyes, yes.
tsaka si Ann. Si
Yes,
Ann
yes
Curtis.
po.
Co-production ng Viva. At saka GMA Films.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Were you disappointed sa naging takbo ng career mo?
Yes, I was. Very much. I was at that time, kasi I was transitioning, siguro kasi I just got married and then I just had a baby. And parang there was so much that I wanted but I could not achieve and I didn't know how I was going to achieve everything that I wanted to happen sana. And yun yung dun I was very disappointed. Yeah.
Part ba yun ng pagrebelde mo?
Yes.
Ayun. Okay, understandable.
Yeah.
Okay. The late Rico Yan died in March 2002, right?
Yes.
Ano ang naging impact nito sa'yo? How did you react to it? Kasi it was an open book naman kung anong naging relasyon niyo ni Rico.
Yes. Traumatizing, tita. Up to this day, it haunts me and I still live with the trauma. I have panic attacks, anxiety attacks. Which of course dati when he died, I didn't know naman kung ano ibig sabihin ng panic attack. All of a sudden I just faint or just parang lose air, parang yun. And I realized na it was because nga of the trauma of yung kay Rico, the magnitude of yung parang of the whole experience, not being allowed to see him, not being there when all I wanted lang naman when this all happened was sana nandun ako. Kasi kung nandun ako, baka lang, hindi nangyari yung mga nangyari. Meron akong ganong pagsisisi.
So, anong realization after he left? After he was gone?
I felt that was a humbling experience for me kasi I never questioned God why. Even if I knew part of me wanted to, parang I felt na I'm just so blessed and it can happen to anybody. And because it can happen to anybody, I can be that anybody. I am that anybody. So, it happened to me. I felt na parang ang dami ko masyadong blessings. I get everything that I want. Anything and everything that I want. At the snap of my fingers. And then, this happened. So, parang I felt na walang indispensable. Pwede sa'yo mangyari.
Yes. Moving forward, after his death, 4 years later, in 2006, you got married.
Yes.
To Raymart Santiago.
Yes.
And you were blessed with 2 kids. Of course, si Sabina and then Santino. How old is Sabina now?
Sabina is turning 17.
Oh my gosh! Dalagita na!
Yeah, 17. So, may 17-year-old ako. Meron akong 13-year-old.
13 na si Santino.
Yes.
Both in 13s.
Yeah.
And Kia is how old?
Kia is 5.
Wow.
And then I have a 2-year-old.
Oh,
Si
again.
Noah. Yes.
So, bukod
I
kay
adopted
Kia,
him.
meron pa.
Yes, I have 3 adopted kids.
Oh my.
And
Oh.
1 biological.
Matanong kita doon, binanggit mo rin lang, you have to, kasi like sabihin kahit sabihin natin may biological
Yes.
child ka, bakit nagkaisip ka na mag-adapt?
Yung kay Sabina was talagang biglaan. I was at the point na parang iniwan siya
Sa'yo?
sa akin.
Okay.
And so parang I felt na parang yung mother instinct nag-kick in. Na I have to protect this child. This child is mine.
Okay.
So, that was my first, na parang, I never thought I was going to adopt all my life. Although, I was very much, even if I was so very busy, I was very much into being a social worker for DSWD and cribs.
Really?
Yeah, and then, yun na, dumating si Sabina, all the more I got into yung being an ambassadress for adopted ako, proud ako, with Miss Alice Bonoan of DSWD.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yun yung kay Sabina. Una, yung after, naghiwalay na kami ni Raymart, ganyan, si Santino kasi, parang siya yung pinakalumaki ng walang Raymart, walang tatay, walang ano. So, talagang gusto niya na magkaroon ng kapatid. So, sabi ko, let's pray about it. Not knowing na when we prayed about it, exactly 1 week from the day that we started praying, na to give us a baby, may tumawag. We got a call.
Talaga?
So, we knew na parang, this is a blessing, this is for me. Si Noah, was when Santino again requested for a baby brother.
Oh, talaga?
And sabi ko, I don't know how to bring up boys.
Oo.
From Danny, Julia, Claudia,
Oo.
si Leon, hindi ko masyado natutukan eh.
Okay.
So, it was my nieces na parang sanay ako sa babae.
Yes, yes.
So, nung nabuntis ako kay Santino, I was like, oh no, I don't know how to handle a boy. Tapos, well, it was fun naman pala. Iba talaga yung boy, ibang
Yes.
babae talaga. Hindi mo siya masabing, mas makulit siguro masabi mo ang lalaki. But, with Noah talaga, I looked for him.
Talaga?
Oo.
Hindi yung kusang dinala sa'yo?
No.
Talaga?
Nung nagpahanap ako kung sino nagpapa-adopt and buntis pa yung mom, ready na lahat. I was ready for Noah. What I wasn't ready with Noah was yung pagiging sobrang mama's boy, sobrang close ko sa kanya na sa
Kasi
lahat ng mga
natutukan
anak
mo
ko.
eh.
Oo.
Natutukan mo. You have all the time.
Yes, I have all the time.
Yes.
So, si Noah, parang iba talaga pala pag bunso, iba pag ikaw lahat talaga. Ang sarap ng feeling. So, I had that chance. Thank God. Because also of the pandemic, kung may maganda
Naging 24/7 mom ka sa kanila.
Yes,
Yes.
24/7 talaga.
Oo.
So, I looked for Noah. Na pag may dumating, ayan, so dumating na naman, ayan, alam ko na.
So how are the elder kids handle the younger siblings?
Sometimes, if hindi ako nakaka-leave, I will go to my mom, hindi ako nakaka-iwan ng money, tapos kailangan na pala ng milk, aabunuhan nila.
Talaga? How sweet.
Yeah.
Oo.
Ayun ako, sobrang sweet sila. They make the milk of Noah or Kea, and you see sub-shooters Kea sa school. Mag-grade 1 na siya itong pasukan.
She's 5?
Yes, tomorrow is her graduation.
Wow.
So parang talaga, parang ang daming beautiful moments na nangyayari. Yung milestones na nandun na.
Nasubaybayan mo. Witness ka sa...
Yes.
O unlike yung dalawang mas malaki.
Then,
diba?
nasabaybayan ko rin yun. Kasi it was a very painful decision to leave show business so that makatutok ako kay Sab and Saint because yun yung naghiwalay kami ni Raymart. I wanted them to go to sleep and wake up knowing that it's not their fault, knowing that there's a parent there na nakatutok sa kanila. Because if I was working then, I don't think they'd be as strong and as secure as they are now.
Paano yung na-mention mo yung, you got separated in 2013.
Yes.
Okay. Ano ang naging dating nito sa mga bata?
Very traumatizing also. Kasi kung meron man akong laging sinusumbat kay Raymart is that we never sat them down to tell them na it's not your fault. We don't love each other but we don't hate each other naman. Wala kaming ganong sa mga bata na I had to do it all by myself. Kasi Raymart wasn't willing. Although he was able, he wasn't willing talaga to talk, to give that, yung divorce talk, diba? Yung annulment talk with the kids. So, yun yung nangyari. Up to now, hindi pa namin sila nauupo na this happened, it's not your fault.
How are the kids with their dad?
Sabina is, she was the one close to Raymart. Si Santino, not so. Mas ako si Saint. So, up to now, it's more of Sabina. Si Raymart talaga favors Sabina over Santino all the time.
Are you co-parenting the kids with the Raymart?
At first, we tried. There was a time na nag-succeed kami. Tapos, hindi na naman siya nag-oblige or hindi na naman siya nag-follow through. So, nasira na naman yung usapan na yun. So, we're not co-parenting. Now, we're not really co-parenting properly. But although last year, we were doing a good job. And, so yun, balik na naman kami sa mga kaso, ganyan.
If Raymart is watching now, anong gusto mong iparating sa kanya?
sana he doesn't forget na tatay siya. Sana he doesn't forget na there are 2 kids, 1 boy and 1 girl, who tries to look up to him. Sana wag niyang kalimutan na may mga anak siya. Whatever he does in his life, all I want at the end of the day, with all sincerity, is for him to be happy. But don't forget my children. Yun lang talaga.
Was there a time na parang nagsisi ka or was there a regret na pinasok mo ang showbiz?
No.
No at all. Not at all. Oo.
I think nung time nung kay Rico, dumating yung thought na ayoko na muna. Hindi ayoko na. Ayoko na muna mag-artista yung time na yun. Kasi parang I felt so, bilang bugbog na bugbog yung pamilya ko, bugbog na bugbog ako, na parang it came to a point na sobrang sakit na talaga for my family. And parang I felt na they don't deserve this. Ako lang ang nasa showbiz, hindi buong pamilya ko. And yet, sila rin, badly bruised and beaten rin sila with what I went through.
Claudine, hindi lang yung buhay mo ang bukas na aklat, kundi buhay ng pamilya mo.
Yes.
'Di ba? To a point na pati ang tatay mo, yung mong tatay, your mom, mga kapatid mo, nadadrag sa mga malalaking kontrobersiya.
Mm-hmm.
Parang all your life, parang ito na yung kinagisnan mo.
Yes.
Ang dami ng kontrobersiya sa personal mo at saka sa pamilya mo. Paano mo na-handle ang mga itong lahat?
Through prayer, tita. I believe in the power of prayer. Kasi, lagi nila sinasabi, you're so strong, Claudine.
Yes.
Paano mo na gagawa? Wala kasi ibang choice kundi maging strong eh. Yun eh.
Especially ikaw, dahil
Yeah.
may mga anak ka.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to, kung anong makakapitan mo, kung anong kaya mong kapitan at the time na you feel na you're falling already because it's so painful. You will always think of your children. That goes back to praying for them. Na I'll be okay para they can be okay also. So, yun po.
Bunso ka sa 7 magkakapatid.
Yes.
And of course, you were very, very close to your late dad,
Oh,
tsaka
yes.
si Mami Inday.
Yes, that
Di
is
ba?
true talaga.
Ano ang pakiramdam nung mawala ang padre di pamilya?
Ano po, Mama Aster, up to now, I'm still in denial. Actually, my psychiatrist told me, Claudine, ang medyo mabagal yung moving on stage natin because I'm still in denial. Kasi denial, anger, bargaining, depression, then acceptance. Yun yung
bigat
magkakasunod eh.
Oo.
Nasa denial pa rin ako. Although sometimes, there are days na parang may masakit na lang na sharp shooting pain sa heart mo na, oh my God, I miss my dad. Like this morning, nagising ako ng madaling araw, and then I went to the bathroom, and then I was thinking na, gising na siguro si daddy ng 4 o'clock. Tawagan ko kaya. Tapos na-realize ko, ay wala na pala. Wala na pala si daddy ko. Yung ganon. Kasi yun yung, when people would ask me anong scariest sa buhay ko, I'd always say to lose my parents. And I lost my parents. Sorry.
Anak, ano mga namimiss mo sa daddy mo?
Everything, kasi matawag ako eh. Hindi ako ma-text na tao. So, I'd call. And then when, pagsagot pa lang niya, he's always jolly, he's happy, And, yun, nakakamiss yun. Especially yung kids ko, na namimiss yung paiki nila. Sobra. Yun yung mas mahirap doon. Nakakamiss po talaga. Especially pag daddy's girl ka.
Lalo na bunso ka eh.
Oh, bunso
Hindi ka lang
ako.
daddy's girl, bunso
Yes.
ka eh. Talaga. Babalikan ko lang na, sabi ko nga, ang inyong buhay, kayong magkakapatid, kundi ang pamilya, kaya na-drag ang daddy mo, na-drag ang tatay mo, or rather ang mami mo. Paano ito tinanggap din ng parents mo? Ang considering na hindi naman sila showbiz parents. Or, showbiz ang kanilang mga anak, pero hindi naman sila dapat na-involved.
As parents, of course, masakit para sa kanila yung mga pinagdadaanan namin ng mga bata. Like earlier sinabi ko, dito pag nag-aaway yung mga bata, masakit pala yun. Imagine mo kung yung away na kagaya nung sa amin. Paano ko ma-handle yun? Pag nakita ko yung mga anak ko nagkakagulo-gulo. So, nakaka-hurt that they have to go through so much hurt because of the careers that we chose.
People are judgmental by
Yes.
nature, di ba? Ang daming sinasabi, di ba? So, ikaw bilang anak, andyan ang tatay mo, parang, ano ang pakiramdam? Parang ang bigat. Kahit sabihin na natin
Yes.
yung, halimbawa ako, parang ang hirap.
Yes.
Ang hirap. So, pag umuwi ka ng bahay, nakukuha mo pa bang makatulog?
During that time na my dad was, during the wake, God talaga works in amazing ways. Kasi, for some reason, nag-fight or flight mode ako. Nag-fight mode ako na hindi ako, parang, okay, pinagdadaanan ko. Pero hindi ko pa, ang gulo sobrang gulo.
Yes.
So, hindi ko talaga masabi ko ano eksakto yung nararamdaman ko doon. Although I knew and I felt pain. Pain na that I never felt before. Pero, wala. Kailangan I have to be strong also for my mom naman. Kasi, my mom now
Yes.
is 84. She was 82 also then.
Yes.
Mm.
Now you are, there was a time, Clau, na nagkaroon kayo ng gap ng ate mo.
Yes.
Si Gretch, di ba? During that time na hindi kayo okay, anong na-miss nyo sa isa't isa?
Kasi ate ko, parang everyday pa lang, morning pa lang magka-text na kami. Parang it was more of yung routine na sira. So, talagang really feel the loss nung hindi na kami okay. Kasi, morning pa lang yun nga.
Matagal din yun, mga 2 years, di ba?
Yes.
Oo, mga 2 years, di ba?
Three.
Almost, mga 2 or 3 years.
Mm.
Pero when you got reunited, parang, parang you were trying to make up for the lost time.
Yes.
Di ba?
Yes.
Oo,
Up to
grabe.
now,
Oo.
every day. Yeah.
Oo, napapansin namin yun. Napapansin namin sa mga ano nyo, sa mga post nyo. So, how would you describe Gretch as an ate?
She's the sweetest. She's very loving, thoughtful, sweet, kind. Before kasi mas close sila ni Marjorie and hindi kami ganito ka-close na ate
Yes.
ko.
Oo nga, nabaliktad eh.
Oo.
Oo.
And then, so, I think the attention she has now is for me. It's
Kasi kayong
with
baby
me.
sister eh.
Yeah.
Oo.
So, talagang she makes sure talaga na like my kids, if they want anything, talagang they'll call mama Nen.
She's always there for you.
Yeah, she's there.
Yes. How are you and Marjorie now?
Ever since the wake of my dad, we haven't seen each other. So,
Talaga?
for 2
So,
years,
never
yeah.
pa rin kayo nag-uusap.
Yes.
But you were very, very close to your mga pamangkin.
Yes.
Halos lumaki sila sa'yo.
Yes.
Di ba? How are you with your pamangkin? Sina Julia,
I
si
don't get
Clau?
to see them also.
Ganun
or
din?
talk to them.
How sad. Di ba?
Sad nga. Dapat hindi kasali yung mga
Oo.
bata
Oo. Are you going to allow your son, kung sakasakaling na naisin din siya mag-showbiz, because ang parents niya is also from showbiz?
Yes.
Talaga?
Oo. I would. Whatever it is that they want to be or to do in life, I'm gonna be there 100%. I will support them and back them up 100%.
Anong interest ni Sabina ngayon?
Dancing.
Dancing?
Yes. She's always, the dance lesson siya with, G-Force.
Talaga?
Yeah, but na-stop lahat yun because of the,
Pero wala pa siyang leaning na, Mama, gusto ko mag-showbiz.
No, dance. Gusto niya mag-dance.
Gusto lang niya mag-dance.
Yeah.
How about Santino?
Santino always says na hindi.
Ayaw niya?
Ayaw niya. Pero, in a few years, alam ko na.
Maybe because he's only 13, di
Yeah.
ba? Ang sarap balik-balikan.
Yes.
Okay. Speaking of babalik-balikan, if there is a chance for you balikan ang nakaraan, ano yung gusto mong balikan?
Yung nag-spend more time sana ako with my dad. Yun yung gusto kong balikan na part.
If your daddy is watching, I'm sure he's watching over you right now, what is your message to your dad?
That I will love him forever. Love infinity. Infinity and beyond. I will love him forever. And if I were to choose kung anong gusto kong mangyari sa buhay ko, I would still choose him to be my dad.
I will mention some names. Describe them to us kung paano ang pagkakakilala mo sa kanila.
Okay.
Describe your dad.
He's my hero.
Your mom.
Superwoman.
Gretchen.
Loving.
Marjorie.
Well, before, maasikaso.
Julia.
Mahal ko.
Cloud.
Same, mahal ko rin.
Leon.
Mahal ko.
Danny.
Mahal ko rin.
Your mom.
Aside from being a superwoman, supermom,
Rico Yan.
greatest love.
Mark Anthony Fernandez.
First love.
Raymart Santiago.
My favorite mistake.
Bago tayo magpaalam, Clau, Gusto ko munang pasalamatan ng aking mga personal sponsors. Thank you so much to Beautyderm, Ever Belena, Gandang Rico Reyes, Nest Astilio Salon for my hair and makeup, my best friend in the US, Chato Sugay, and of course, Studio Manila. Maraming salamat. Richie Ang of Richie's Kitchen. Thank you so much. Alam mo, anak,
Thank you, Mama.
ako yung I am overwhelmed today dahil I think this is our very, very first interview.
Yes. And you know what, Mama? I haven't had an interview like this ever.
Oh,
In my
I'm so
thank you
glad.
for giving me that.
Thank you, anak, also for trusting your life story to me or to us and sharing it with them. If you wanted to share to us and to our viewers, sino si Claudine Barretto na hindi nila alam?
Simpleng tao. Hindi ako maluho, hindi ako maarte, hindi ako, I'm very approachable. So, yun. Sana makita nila yung heart ko before mag-judge.
Bago tayo magpaalam, anak, siguro i-share mo na rin yung mga upcoming projects mo.
Yes po, I will be doing a soap opera soon, and also the movie na gagawin namin with Barretto Films and Viva Films. So, we will be starting very soon and we will keep you posted. And thank you so much sa lahat ng nag-aantay, nag-pray na matuloy. Thank you so much po. And sana patuloy lang kayo nandyan at hindi kayo magsawa sa pagsuporta. Thank you, everyone, and God bless you and stay safe. And thank you, Mama. Thank you.
Nako, it should be my pleasure.
And
Pero before kita i-let go, meron akong gustong isingit na nakalimutan ko.
Okay.
Matutuloy pa ba yung reunion movie nyo ni Piolo Pascual sa Star Cinema?
I think we will be doing another movie.
So, hindi na yon.
Hindi na, not the same
But it's still
movie.
going to be Cathy
Yes,
Garcia Molina.
Yes,
So, it's going to be a
pa rin.
different project na.
Yes, kasi sa ibang bansa eh. So, Italy hindi pwede.
Parang Milan,
Yes,
di ba?
oo.
Parang Milan. 2004 pa yon.
Yeah. Florence ang pupuntahan naman namin supposedly yung shooting.
Wow.
Yeah. But
So,
because of the pandemic,
marami pala kayong dapat abangan,
Yes,
di ba? Sa
oo.
pagbabalik ni Claudine. Anak, to be honest, thank you so much for
Thank
this
you po.
opportunity. I'm so happy kasi, like what I said, this is my first lengthy interview with you one-on-one.
Yes.
Never pa ito nangyari kahit nung nasa ABS
ako
ka.
rin ma.
Di ba?
First time talaga na.
Oo, first time. But we hit it off right away.
Yes,
I mean,
we did.
ang nakakatuwa lang, especially for me, kasi yung tiwala mo na binigay sa akin.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Of
Thank you
course,
so
Mama.
much. For lahat ng tinanong ko sa'yo, lahat mo sinagot.
Thank
Di
you
ba?
po.
Ito rin kasi yung mga katanungan nila na gusto rin nilang malaman
Yes.
ang kasagutan.
Yes. Thank you for,
Thank you, anak. Thank you so much.
for-
I hope this is not the first.
No, this
At
one.
meron akong nire-request sa'yo na sana mangyari.
Yes.
Di ba? But before we go, anak, thank you so much.
Thank you
And
po, Ma.
these flowers are for you.
Thank you so much
Thank
po,
you so
Ma.
much. Gusto ko sanang
Thank you
ihag,
sa
gusto ko
lahat.
i-kiss, kaso lang bawal pa.
Bawal daw.
Oh, with that, mga kaibigan, maraming salamat, Clau. I love you,
Thank you,
anak.
I love you, Mama.
And of course, you watch out. One of these days, isa na namang pong pasabog na interview na inyong aabangan.
Yes.
One of these days, ayoko munang
Someday
sabihin
soon.
hanggat hindi pa ito nangyayari.
Yes.
But I'm praying and hoping na sana mangyari to. With that, bye mga kaibigan. Muli, every Friday, TikTok with Aster Amoyo.